check this out. This is a Swift Moselle, I think you call it. Now, this is quite similar to my caravan, the Swift Bordeaux, from what I've heard, but I've not looked in this. They're a similar price tag. Look, this is £52,995, which I think was roughly what I paid for my Bordeaux. Now, presumably this is a brand new model. It's a 2-bed, 38 foot by 12, so yes, it's pretty much very similar to the van I've got. So let's have a quick look inside. So there you are, they've got the price on the outside of this one this time. That's good. At least we know what we're dealing with. And do we call it the Moselle? Sounds like Moselle, look. So there you go, Moselle, yeah. Right, so let's come in. And when you come in, look, you've got this little stool that you can use to sit down and take your trainers off or your boots off. Which, you know, as you get older, that's quite handy, isn't it? Maybe I should have one of them in mind. Right, we're coming here and straight away it is nothing like the Swift Bordeaux, but this is a touch of class. I like it a lot. Look at this, let's pan around. Look at how comfy this looks, this dining table. Look at how big them cushions are. That looks epic. Oh, and look at this feature wall behind. Oh, this is nice, this is really nice. Right, and then let's come around. Nice big separation between the dining kitchen area and the living room there, look. Nice, big, bold. And then quick scan around at the kitchen. That looks good. But look at that, when we come in to the living room, let's just scan around, show you the sofa. Oh, it's lovely, isn't it? Look at that sofa. That looks comfy to me. Right, let me have a seat and I'll tell you what it's like. So I'm going to sit in the middle. Oh, that is nice. That is a nice sofa. Look at that. So we've got the TV area over there. We've got a nice big unit. So you're going to get a 70-inch TV on there with ease. You've got one of them little bucket chairs, which could be nice just to sit there and read a book in an evening if you're not asked for the TV. Got this little dining, coffee table, sorry. That's all right. And then you've got a little puff here, but you've got storage in it as well, so always handy. Then, if you look at that, we've got 2 front opening doors, which is fantastic. I think I can just see some of the clan in the background wandering around. I was planning on coming down here today. Well, I was going to come down Friday on my own. Then I mentioned it to the clan. Then it became a family outing. So we've come down in 2 cars. We brought all the dogs. So they're off wandering around caravans, having a nosy themselves. Then I think they're going to go get a beer. So I'll have to catch up with them at some point. So as stated, look, we've got these big front opening doors. Nice big curtains behind a wooden pelmet. Now, do we have any plug sockets nearby? On this side we have nothing, but we do have on this side of the van, we've got where the radiator is, we've got a little plug socket there with 2 USBs, and I'm presuming this must be the fridge freezer. Ah yes, the fridge freezer. Nice big fridge. I think that's plugged in and all, that felt cold. So we've got more units, so lots and lots of storage down there. And then look at this, I like this, I really like this. Look at that, let me pan around slowly. That looks dead comfy, doesn't it? And look how solid that looks. Look at the solidness of this table. I mean, if I'm honest, it's just MDF, but it looks almost like it's a marble top, but it isn't, it's just MDF. Now, straight away, I tell you, I'm thinking that this should be better for maybe a couple that are a little bit older. The children have grown up. I mean, this is certainly not particularly safe for little children because it's quite a low table and that is a very pointy edge. But let's take a seat on this. It's quite firm. It's a bit, the bottom cushions are a bit firmer than what they look, but the back cushions are nice and soft. I tend to do a lot of my video editing for the caravan while I'm at our caravan, and I'll sit at the dining room table, and because we've got wooden chairs it's quite uncomfortable. Now this would be absolutely bob on. This should be nice and comfy for me. Now let's have a look. Whoa, what was that? Right, so check this out, right? At the side here, they've designed it so you've got storage there, look, at the side of the kitchen. Oh, look at that. So you've got your utility drawer. All your drawers at the side. I quite like that. That is nice. And this nice wood grain effect. Nice big cupboards. You can store a lot in this kitchen, can't you? Look at that black sink. It's a bit of class, is that. It's a bit of me. We've got a white sink in our Swift Bordeaux, but I do like the black. Then we've got a little window with a pull down blind. Nice grey blind. And then we've got more cupboards. And look, they're opening upwards. And they've got this lovely black handle against the silver grey cupboards. It's just a really classy caravan, this. I like this. Pretty standard black cooker. And look, the flooring here looks like stone tiles as well. I'm a fan of that. That looks really nice. This caravan is a bit of me, if I'm honest. And then we've got another cupboard for boiler. Well, it's missing a boiler at a minute. And then we've got a little utility cupboard where you can put your sweeping brush, mop and whatnot. Coming here to the children's bedroom. This feature wall continues. I do like that. Again, it looks really nice. Ooh, look at that. You've got storage above the second bed along the wall there. So we've got lots of little cupboards. Struggle to get in that. Oh, and the magnetic, you see, so they're a little bit stiff. Over time Over time I imagine the magnets will lose a little bit of strength. But yeah, they're good. And then down here, look, we've got a nice fabric backboard so that you're not hurting your head against the wood. The huge window, look at that, that's a massive window. Right, and then if we take, oh, and look at that, we've got some nice little lights. They're quite nice, quite pretty. Obviously it's not kitted up yet. And then look at that, we've got this little mirror, but at the side of it, this little place to hide all your little knickknacks and little things that kids win from fairs or whatever. And then you've got some little shelves at that side too, as well as this mirror with a rather handsome chap in it. And then we've got a good sized wardrobe, perfect for children. So coming out, right, let's go into the bathroom first. Oh, this is lovely, this. Right, it might look a bit dark because there's no light in it and there's no window because it's kind of in the middle. So we'll try and get as much light from outside as we can. So we've got this nice little sink unit coming up. We've got shelving, we've got a nice big mirror, square toilet. Now they've got them in the Swift Bordeaux, and you may recall when I first got the Swift I complained I don't like square toilets, but I've got to confess I've got used to them. They are actually quite nice. So I take back whatever I said about square toilets. And then if we come into the shower, look, you've got little light above, got lights above where you put your shower and conditioner, and there's a little shelf there. Sadly they never put much storage in here, which means sometimes you're either putting stuff on the floor or you've got to get some sort of stick-on unit. Now let's come into the master bedroom, and wow, yeah, oh, wicked. Look at that, that's lovely. But look, right, so we've got this nice big feature wall continuing on throughout this caravan. Look at the rails they've got for the curtains. I feel like they're better than what's in the Bordeaux, you know. Right, and we've got these little lamps at the side of the bed. Click, click, doesn't do up. Right, big bed. Now I know with a Bordeaux, they have like deluxe mattresses. I'm not joking yet. I sleep better at the caravan than I sleep at home. And then if we come round here, oh look, they've put a little lamp on. Where's the actual plug socket? Oh man, the plug socket's right down there. So let's just tilt the camera so it's right near the floor. So yeah, you'd have to then bring your lights. I mean, it keeps it out of way, it keeps it tidy, I suppose, doesn't it? And then we have got this nice unit in order to do hair and makeup, the dressing area. Very nice, lovely. We've got a big wardrobe again with, I think are they pushed? Do we push them to make them open? Oh yeah, you push these. So we've got a good size wardrobe, so you get plenty in there. And then you've got all these drawers underneath. Then coming around here, look, there's a little bit of an ensuite. Weird. We've gone from a square toilet in the main bathroom to a bog standard round one in the ensuite. But it's not just an ensuite, look. It's an ensuite with shower. Right, not that you need an extra shower when there's only two here. But there has been times where I thought, oh, I wish I'd have got the model with 2 showers. Not that, but you know, it's pointless really. I don't need one with 2 showers. Just being greedy, knowing that there's some of them do have it. You got a little square sink in there. That looks a bit bigger than the Swift one. Like it looks like it comes out further. Sometimes I find with a Swift one, you're a bit too close to the wall and it gets, you know, you get toothpaste everywhere. And again, little mirror so you can see yourself while you're brushing your teeth. That hides your little cupboard where you can put spare toothpaste and whatnot. Now, I've just had a realisation. This bed should be a divan bed. If it is, it's not fucking lifting up though. Ah, there we go. So we've got loads of storage underneath as well. Absolutely bob on. Ugh. So I'm going to just give you another scan round of this bedroom, and then we'll just come down and have another scan into the main living area. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Scanning around, scanning around, scanning around. I've got to say, for 50 grand, this is one of my favouriteest caravans I've seen today. I love this caravan. This caravan is a little bit of me. It's got style, it's got function, it's got everything I'd like, and having that double shower, even though I don't need 2 showers, I would truly love that. But yeah, this is banging, this is mint. This is, if you've got 50 grand, this is the caravan you want to be thinking about buying. Swift, they're just quality, aren't they? The quality. So, what do you think? Do you prefer the Swift or do you prefer a Willoughby? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you down the club.